Hey, what's up, my little TisaTells? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Black Chyna, you are saying it's the revenge of the tourists. Baby, what am I talking about? If you guys don't know, Black Chyna, of course, everybody knows this. Black Chyna engaged in court with the Kardashians. The jury gave some weird thing where they said, yes, you're right. They probably interfered. We think Rob Kardashian is lying. We think Corey Gamble is lying, right? I'm paraphrasing, but you still don't deserve any money for it. It was a weird judgment. Everybody thought Black Chyna would appeal, right? She vowed to appeal. What happened after that is her revenge case for Rob was up. She rolled into that. A lot of people, including her, said that the reason they started that case against they started that case against Blac Chyna, the Kardashians, was in retaliation for Blac Chyna trying to hold Rob Kardashian accountable for being pure trash and releasing revenge porn for for the mother of his child, because he was mad that she played him or something or other. Rob, grow up. Anyway, one thing that came out in that was the fact that the Kardashians had trademarked everything related to Dream Kardashian. I mean, everything from her image on social media to crayons, cartoons, pajamas, makeup, whatever you want to call it. They had, of course, trademarked everything. Now, it was said that was BS, that these trademarks could be contested, because even though Robert Kardashian was shown as the head owner along with some other Kardashians, the mother has a right also to the trademark of her child's name. Well, baby, it looks like Blac Chyna was successful in her bid to free Dream from ever being able to capitalize on her image in the future. And you guys, before you say, oh, who cares? Everybody cares. The Kardashians care. The Kardashians have every one of their kids trademarked because they know it's big money, and they know that is where a future source of wealth is, not just for them, but for their children. But baby, listen. Rob Kardashian's daughter Dream's trademarks for toys and cosmetics line shut down after family's war with Blac Chyna. Now, I will say this. I don't know if this was a part of the settlement for her to drop the charges against Rob, saying, listen, if you want things dropped, if you want charges dropped, the same way Rob drops an empty little oatmeal Debbie cream pie wrapper, then you're going to have to also give up the trademarks for Dream Kardashian. Looking back, this does seem like it was some type of negotiation technique, but I wouldn't put it past it to try to capitalize off of Dream just because they can. In any case, either that or Blac Chyna actually contested it. Regardless of what happened, baby, don't never underestimate a tourist. They move quietly, they move slowly, they move without all the rah-rah, but they always seem to get what they want in the end. They said Rob Kardashian's daughter Dream's trademarks for toys and cosmetic lines have been shut down. That's right, shut down. Rob, hold on. They used some pictures of Rob from 1998. Rob, you better get out of here. We all know. Anyway, let's get back into this. Rob, it has not made a comment about this, and he better not. What the family tried to do was dirty. And the thing is, I know Rob is capable of being petty. This is the man that posted his little sister Kylie's phone number on Twitter. This is the guy that told her, Kylie, you're just jealous that Blac Chyna is about to be something you will never be, a Kardashian, right? This is the same man that did this. Rob would be petty, but Rob is not a mastermind. So when I look at this, at least this is my opinion, I see his sisters standing right behind this. This was Kris Jenner. This was Kim Kardashian. This was Khloe trying to act like she's best Tia in the world. You know Rob likes to pretend he's Mexican. He literally said that he's like Mexican. Anyway, they said 5 trademarks in Dream's names were filed in February 2019 under Kardashian Incorporated. Now, just to let you know, that's being deceiving. It wasn't just 5. Trademarks were filed under 5 categories, but within those categories, there were hundreds of remunerations that you could actually go. So one category would be cosmetics. However, everything under cosmetics, they spelled out a million things. So why it was 5 umbrella, right? All cosmetics, all clothing, right? All entertainment, all social media presence. They literally cornered to make sure that the only person that could ever profit from Dream's name was whoever was in charge of the Kardashian Inc. and Rob, of course, himself. They said all 5 of the trademarks were abandoned on September 12, 2022, because no extension request was filed. That is around the time that Blac Chyna settled with Rob, which makes me think this was part of the settlement. Again, if this was part of the settlement, you can say what you want, but what does it say with a family that has immeasurable wealth? If this is what happened, that literally did everything they could to strong arm Chyna into not holding their son accountable for the horrible things they did. People wanted to sit there and burn down the internet because Kanye tweeted at Kim. And listen, we're not going to relitigate that. But what I am saying is Rob released Revenge P and nobody said anything. They said, hold on. One of the trademarks was for non-medicated skincare preparations, including skin moisturizer, skin lotion, skin creams, skin cleansers, skin serums, facial oils, body oils, bath and shower gels, bubble bath and body powders. Cosmetics are also under the trademark and include fragrances, hair care preparations, hairstyling preparations, nail polish remover, and nail polish preparations. Again, this literally shows you how, even though it was 5 classes, they cornered the market on everything. The second trademark covered clothes, including coats, dresses, footwear, headwear, jackets, jumpers, loungewear, rompers, scarves, shirts, sweaters, undergarments, socks, hosiery, swimwear, cloth bags, gloves, sleepwear, one-piece garment for infants and toddlers, and costumes to use in children's dress-up play. They left no stone unturned. It gets deeper. The third trademark covers advertising services such as promoting and endorsing the brands. The trademark also includes retail store services featuring gifts, general consumer merchandise, apparel accessories, toys, sporting goods, skincare, fragrances. It's not over. They thought they were going to sit there and corner Dream's whole life. The fourth trademark under the Dream Kardashian name includes entertainment services, namely personal appearances by Dream. Now this is the part where you're like, you have a nerve. You guys literally thought that you cornered the fact that Dream Kardashian could not, when she, forget about getting older, could not even right now make entertainment services, personal appearances by the celebrity. That means that you're telling us that Dream couldn't even use her name. And I remember when we talked about this before, a lot of people are like, oh, Blac Chyna should just change Dream's name and just get them all. To which I say, no. Why would I change a name to a child I carried, to a child I brought into this world? Because y'all tripping? I see why Blac Chyna put those little Taurus feet in the ground and said, I'm not doing it. I wouldn't have too. Again, they were trying to make sure that Dream couldn't even make money off of her name in the future as she grew up. The fifth trademark is for toy figures, dolls, accessories, play sets, doll accessories, dolls, play sets for action figures, bath toys, puzzles, party games, toy jewelry, puppets, children educational toys for developing fine motor and cognitive skills, musical toys, toy food, toy cookware, toy cameras, baby gyms, playground balls, sports balls, and more. They ain't Steve heaven. Get this, Rob, being the trash person he is, gave consent as the power of Dream Kardashian, a minor, for the registration of Dream Kardashian's name and or nickname to Kardashian Incorporated. He is listed as the CEO and president of the trademarks. Chyna, whose real name is Angela White, is not included in the trademark. Let me tell y'all something. First of all, Rob tried to put Dream to work before he went to work. Isn't that funny? Second of all, this got Kris Jenner's fingerprints all over it because you know Rob, he's not. Rob could have built a side empire if he wanted. He did nothing. He's just sitting around. I'm not even going to talk about it, but I will say this, right? The fact that Rob they thought they was slick, that Rob signed off as a parent of Dream Kardashian, a minor. The only problem is Rob you don't have full legal custody. See, this would have worked if their little custody battle with Blac Chyna had been successful and they had full legal custody of Dream. When you have full legal custody, even though physical custody might be shared, you can sign off and your signature is like being mom and dad. It's both parents all signing off. What happened where they messed up, and I don't think they messed up, I think they were trying to harass Blac Chyna. Rob signed as a parent. That made the patent always open for any type of legal battle, okay? It didn't invalidate the patent, but it left it open for patent challenges, basically saying, we are parents, we both get 50%. You can, it's like when you go to get a passport, you cannot just sign off for your kid's passport. Both parents, if they have shared custody, legal custody, must sign off. But this is where the Kardashians, in my mind, thought they were slick. Think about it. Let's think about it. What do you need to fight patents? You need a patent lawyer. Patent lawyers are very, and trademarks too. What do you need to fight trademark and patent? You need a patent trademark lawyer. Those lawyers are super, super expensive. These type of fights can go over for years. But even if you're right, they can go on for years. So what did they think they would do? Let's trademark Dream's name. Let's try to take over her whole life. And you know what? You know what? If Blac Chyna has the money to fight us, because you know they have some bulldog lawyers, if Blac Chyna has the money to fight a billionaire for years and years and years to fight over a trademark patent, then you know what? Dream can have the name. And if Dream, when she gets old enough, has the money to fight against us, then you know what? Dream can have it. But the odds are most people don't ever have that type of money. They don't ever have that type of money. I will say this, right? And this is the most important thing. Rob's trash, and he will always continue to be trash. And the Kardashians enable that trash. As much as they talk about being all for women power and no woman should have to feel like this and all this stuff, I realize with the Kardashians, they're only ever talking about themselves. It never extends to anybody else. Ever, ever, ever. No other women, no other people, no other anything. So with that said, they also said that Rob revealed on social media that he's the primary caregiver of Dream, who is also mom to Thing. First of all, Rob is not the primary caregiver. They have Dream 50-50. Actually, it's 51% 50, because the way it works out, Chyna always has her more calendar days, even though they'll have her for 1 week and take her over for the next week. Rob said, I pay $37K a year for my daughter's school, handling every single medical expense. I pay for all her extracurricular activities. And so what? Grow up, Rob. You know how I know, and I'm not talking about what happens with people in regular child support court. You know how I know when the father has a lot of money, even if they have shared custody with the mom, they still pay some type of child support to the mom, because it's not enough just paying for that. The child has to live in the same manner that you live in. So the mom's income does not become enough. You have to pay. You can't be like, oh, my child's going to come over to my $10 million mansion on the weekends. No, I'm sorry. Wednesday through Saturday, and then Sunday through Wednesday, you're living in your mom's 2-bedroom apartment. Again, we're not talking about child custody for just regular people or what you think you fair, because both people are trying to like make ends meet. We're talking about what happens when you're on that Tristan Marley level. We're talking about what happens when you're on that Tristan Khloe Kardashian, the Kanye West Kim Kardashian level. That's what we're talking about. But Rob actually talking about he is the primary caregiver. Rob, first of all, Khloe's the one that said she got that baby more than you. But anyway, we all know that they are just lying. Anyway, listen, congratulations to Chyna. Congratulations for getting your baby's trademarks back. I'm sure she has filed. It sounds to me this is probably a condition of. The only thing is, I hope the lawyer negotiated that the patent trademarks would be filed in again with Chyna in control with no contest, because I wouldn't put it past Rob to be like, okay, fine, I gave it the trademark, but I'm not filing that trademark either, and you're not getting my signature. So hopefully let's Dream decide when she's older, because you know Rob will burn down the town just to get Chyna back. You know that Pisces is still in his feelings. If you know about Pisces men, you know. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk to you later.